Meet Paul Atherton. Paul is an expert in persuasion. It's been his obsession since he was 7 years old, making pocket money with his own car washing business. Paul's a fully qualified Myers-Briggs personality profiling coach and a graduate of the Tony Robbins Mastery University and approved Tony Robbins mentor. He's a qualified copywriter under Michael Masterson's Rule of One accreditation program and earned a Master NLP Practitioner accreditation after training personally with co-founder Dr. Richard Bandler. Paul never stops learning. Even this year he's just completed a mini degree in digital persuasion and online psychology. Paul's been fascinated by the concept of unlocking hidden potential since age 7. My life's work has been a continual study of personal potential, success, and the discovery and commitment to a life of purpose. I am most inspired when helping another to find their genius, unlock their gift, activate their creative spark, and discover how to use it to bring others and themselves lasting fulfillment. Paul's also experienced in a variety of subjects and disciplines. Here's just a few of them. Cognitive behavioral therapy, rational emotional behavioral therapy, public speaking, life purpose, coaching, mentoring, training, goal setting and strategy, creative writing and storytelling, the real quantum physics underpinning the law of attraction, self-publishing, podcasting, video and streaming, design and branding, scriptwriting and voice-overs, mindset, recruitment and development, blogging, networking, cold calling over the telephone, online and selling face-to-face, creating, organizing, promoting and delivering high-value and high-volume online events, building inspired effective teams and groups, leadership, growth hacking. Over 4 decades Paul has achieved international success at every level in sales, marketing and personal development. Paul's personal career sales to date are over $250 million. He also led teams and clients to sales of over $5 billion. Paul launched his own sales training system, the Stressless Sales Method, on Wall Street, NYC in 2016, where it is still taught today. In 2014 Paul started his own sales coaching business and went from complete unknown to official UK #1 sales coach in his first 6 months when he won the APCTC UK Sales and Marketing Coach of the Year award. Paul has also been an active fellow of the Institute of Sales and Marketing Management for over 20 years. Paul is a dedicated student of the science of persuasion. After all, everything worth being, doing and having in this life is only achievable after the application of persuasion, first of oneself, then of others. Today Paul can be found coaching virtually online daily from his villa in Bali. He's an international coach teaching high-ticket closing to clients in 5 continents today. Paul's also an accomplished personal development coach proficient in neuromarketing, FBI hostage negotiation, the 6 principles of persuasion, the science of selling, the neuroscience of communication, webinars that produce large volume sales revenue, email marketing, sales and marketing funnels, website copywriting, business startup strategy, LinkedIn as a sales lead generator and revenue creator, professional copywriter. Paul left his $200K per year corporate sales director Safe for Life gig in 2013 to follow his lifetime ambition and start his sales-owned coaching business. He had no website, no leads, no premises, no marketing, no clients, no domain, no brand name, no social media following, no networking memberships, no products, no promotional materials, no business cards, no advertising budget, no email list, no staff, no speaking experience, no coaching qualifications, no contacts in the entrepreneur or coaching world, not even his own car or laptop. But there was something else Paul had none of: fear. Which meant he was willing to do whatever it took to achieve his goals. A man willing to do whatever it takes is a formidable force. Don't stand in his way. So, realizing he was going to fail fast because of his complete online incompetence, he invested the last £10,000 he had in not 1 but 2 coaches at $5K each for 1 month apiece. They were the world's top blogging coach and the UK's #1 copywriter and founder of the 3rd biggest business entrepreneurs meetup in the world. He threw everything he had into that first month. Everything, heart and soul, 24/7 for 30 days. The 10K he'd invested in writing excellence from influencer-level world masters had given him the tools to write words that generated him over 100 qualified leads, mainly from LinkedIn and Facebook groups where he shared daily blog posts and video sales letters, plus he was invited to speak at 13 events to entrepreneur crowds with sales and marketing problems he could solve instinctively. The 13 speaking gigs generated another 47 qualified leads. He brought all 147 total leads to 3 webinars attended by a total of 123, all with follow-up sequences that he wrote and created all himself because of his new sales copywriting and content marketing skills. 97 of the 123 stayed until the end of the 3 webinars, and this was his closing rate for his basic Leads to Sales Inception Secrets program, a 7-week group coaching course. He'd teach one core principle and skill per week for 90 minutes, send his students a recording, set them homework, which they posted in the private Facebook group, and added a weekly live Q&A on a Saturday for 1 hour. The entire course recordings of 7 weeks were then transcribed into an ebook set in workbook style, including every resource covered in the 7 weeks, links to every piece of intelligence or skill taught, bonus templates, scripts and cheat sheets. The price of the program was £497, reduced to £297 for the first 50 students to enroll. He got to 50 the day after his 13th event. So he turned his 10K investment in 2 world-class coaches to master the only skills he was missing and without which he'd fail, into £14,850, that's a 50% ROI in 1 month. He had his 10K back and another 5K to invest in a website and some other luxuries now. Plus, crucially, he'd mastered 2 skills that went on to be instrumental in him passing a milestone in July 2019, when, after 6 years since starting with nothing, he made a 10K coaching sale that took his overall coaching sales revenue turnover since opening his company over the £1 million total turnover milestone. He's also invested over 100K of his own money into his personal development in the last 10 years. It's been worth every penny because he has every skill he needs to keep a rock-solid solopreneur coaching business operating perfectly without skipping a beat no matter what. Now he's bringing the very best from his 100K investment and passing it on to struggling business owners in the form of high-quality, undiluted explosive pure cash-generating intelligence in May and June for as little as £200 per head on group 30-day intensive daily video coaching programs. Maximum 30 per group. 4 separate programs running for May, June, and there's still some space, so if you need help it's right there, and after this you need never have to spend so much as $1 on training or coaching ever again because he'll see to it that you've got every ingredient you could ever need. Today Paul lives in Bali, Indonesia. He works 4 to 5 hours per day online, which he loves, then lives the beach life, the gym, meditation, reading, learning, playing the guitar, writing songs, and singing to annoy his girlfriend. I am very blessed and extremely grateful for the life I have. It hasn't always been this way. I'm a regular Liverpool lad who was born with a gift for sales, a passion for learning, and leadership skills in the raw. I've achieved every goal I've ever set myself, lost it all, twice, and here I am at 49 years old living in paradise, helping you good people. Life is a gift. Aged 37, Paul was at the pinnacle of his corporate sales career, leading 500 self-employed commission-only salespeople to sell over $150 million per year, earning money beyond what he thought even possible just a few short years before. He had a beautiful family, a gorgeous house, holidays around the world, the best cars on the drive. He was also workaholic, alcoholic, stressed out, burned out, depressed, and suffering from paralyzing panic attacks and anxiety. He had pushed life to the edge in every respect. He melted down. 2 months in the Priory Psychiatric Hospital is what it took to ground him. Paul was to lose his job, his family, his home, everything. He lost the lot. I found myself back at my mum's in Liverpool in my childhood bedroom with just my clothes as my belongings. I got up. I clawed my way up the cliff face by my fingernails, and after the darkest days I can ever imagine, the light came back on at the end of the tunnel. 2 years later I was back. This time, measured, balanced, sober, and with a new and excellent fitness regime, new 3-stone lighter frame and super healthy diet, no longer motivated by money, goals and material stuff, instead inspired by moments and people, the little things that are really the big things, that don't cost money but can't be bought for all the tea in China. At last, life was truly satisfying. Paul enjoyed 4 years of a new life with many blessings and success, and just when he thought he'd escaped his demons and struggles. Without warning, he was viciously cut down by Crohn's disease, hospitalized for 2 months, and as if that wasn't bad enough, on top of it he emerged from hospital with degenerative neurotransmitter-induced clinical depression. Once again Paul would lose everything he'd fought to get back for the last 4 years, in tortuous mental agony for 3 months of isolation, chemically unable to find motivation to move due to dopamine deficiencies in his limbic system and nucleus accumbens. That was 10 years ago. I can come back from anything no matter how devastating and rebuild a better life, all the wiser for the experience. I wouldn't want it to happen again, and I wouldn't wish it on another living soul, but there's a point when you've returned from the dark side, returned from the gates of insanity, and feel like your old self again. When you catch yourself thinking, nothing will ever take me down. Anything is possible, my friends. I wouldn't change a thing about my life. I've made many mistakes, but I've also made many great decisions. I've experienced euphoric highs and devastating lows. Today I'm grateful beyond words because I have physical, mental, emotional and spiritual health, and that makes me as wealthy as anyone else alive. Pius I have something that drives me without any effort on my part, to help others by inspiring them not to give up, to custom build their survival strategy, then to build their Thrive-al strategy, then finally their own Inspiral strategy, their own program for inspiring others. I believe we were all put here to inspire others, each in a very specific and unique way, and if we all listened to our inner voice, accepted the responsibility that comes with the special single unique genius skill or gift we were each given, that we've used to make ourselves happy, and employed it in the service of others, our suffering would be halved and we'd all travel lighter. Join Paul, let Paul be your guide. It might just be the one thing that transforms your business and life into the next level towards the self-actualization you're seeking. It has been for over 5,000 entrepreneurs and business owners since 2013, so it'll work like a dream for you too. Most of what you need is instruction and encouragement from someone who has been there and done that, with how to instantly read your prospect's personality type and adopt the most complementary selling style, which will give you the power to sell to anybody at will. And as you can see, persuasion expert Paul Atherton is uniquely qualified to help you understand everything you need to know about generating more, better leads and making sales at ever-improving levels, conversion rates, and average orders, and after that, it's just always getting easier. Check out Paul's full story and all his cool products and great free resources over at his highly interactive popular website www.10extrasalesrockstar.com. Check it out now.